So Steve Bannon is out. Breaking news. It's everywhere. It's on all the monitors on Washington Post. It's unreal, but we have a scoop here at SiriusXM. I am so proud of this. Through the work of Matt and Nina, they were able to get actual audio of Rebecca Mercer, the big woman who's the funder of Breitbart, announcing in the offices of Breitbart that Steve Bannon was gone. And here, Nina, let's play.
The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Oh, that's the wrong audio. We had some other real audio. I don't know how we got that audio in there. That was awkward. You know what, though? I think we should celebrate a little, right, Nina? Shouldn't we? Come on. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a beautiful day. Good times. These are good times. Yeah, I just want to celebrate. All right. Look, I do not generally rejoice in the suffering of others. I really don't. And Breitbart will go on. You know, it's far bigger than Steve Bannon. We all know that. Angela Carlson was on for Media Matters last week making that very point. It's very true. It goes on. But under Steve Bannon's leadership, Breitbart became the #1 anti-Muslim website out there, giving a platform for the entire list of people on the Southern Poverty Law Center's anti-Muslim hate group leaders and the Anti-Defamation League's leader of anti-Muslim extremists. So that's all Steve Bannon's leadership. Before Bannon, that did not exist. So I am glad that Bannon's gone for Breitbart. And my sincere hope for Breitbart is they just become a mainstream conservative website, and that we can have debates over conservative versus progressive views. No more hateful, no catering to white supremacists, no catering to anti-Muslim bigots or anti-Semites. Breitbart, this is your chance. The eyes of the nation are upon you. And this is your crossroads. It's your choice. If you want to go mainstream, and I get it on the right spectrum of mainstream, but debate policy, fine. If you want to continue to spew bigotry and hatred after Steve Bannon's gone, it's not going to be pretty for you. You're going to continue not to have advertisers that you want. You're going to lose access to mainstream people, and the list goes on. So we'll see what happens. It's a big day, and that's all we know. And people have been asking me on Twitter what's happening with Steve Bannon here. I have no idea. We're going to find out. And when I find out, I promise you, I will tell you right away, either on Twitter, if it's after the show, or if there's a statement during the show, I'll let you know. So a lot of stuff going on. Bottom of the hour, Congressman Ro Khanna, Democrat from California, will be joining us, talking a lot about from DACA to the bipartisan discussions today to Donald Trump wanting to open up drilling on the coastline of California as well as New Jersey and Florida and what that means to people in his home state. Interesting, last night, I don't know if you watched the NCAA football game there, Alabama versus Georgia. Well, before the game, I saw an interesting thing, and there was Trump's limousine driving in the parking lot there, getting close to the entrance of the stadium, and about 1,000 people outside waiting to go into the stadium. And this is in the very, 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 very red state of Georgia. So you would think Donald Trump's car with the American flag hanging off it, the little banners on the front, would get cheers. This is Donald Trump, the man in the red state of Georgia. And the response to me was very interesting. This is real audio, and to say it's mixed is at best. It's really not. You really just hear booing. But let's hear, and this is the real footage. I'm not joking around. Here's clip number 1. So there was more booing. Again, this is in Georgia. This is not like in New York or Massachusetts or even a moderate state. This is a red state of Georgia. And yeah, those people could be from all over, but that game is between Georgia and Alabama. These were two major red states, colleges playing, and more people were booing Donald Trump when they saw his car by far than cheering for it. Something is up. And then Donald Trump, and I can't play this because there's no audio of it, just video. During the National Anthem, the MAGA guy, the Make America Great guy who wants to put America first, instead of sitting in the stands like most normal people, during the National Anthem, you might not have seen this, Donald Trump had to walk out to the middle of the field. Can you remember Obama or George Bush or others going to the middle of the field? I can't. If I'm wrong, fine, tell me. But I cannot recall that. And then during the National Anthem,
there's obviously cameras very close in on him. Donald Trump does a few things. One is he fidgets. Second, he sways like a child. But third, and probably most stunningly, he clearly did not know all the words to our national anthem. He would mouth them and then stop. And then a few times it looked like he was about to mouth something, but then he realized in his little brain that he didn't know the words and stopped. Then he'd get to a point where everyone knows the words and he would then mouth the words along. It's remarkable to me that Donald Trump, it doesn't bother his supporters. They don't care if he knows national anthem. That doesn't matter. Although I bet you there is one national anthem Donald Trump could sing word for word. Right, Nina? Let's play that one, too. That, of course, is the Russian national anthem. So you have to thank them for giving the big victory. So last night, we were talking a lot about Oprah Winfrey might run in 2020. And, of course, the late night comics had a field day with it, as we expected they would. So I want to play a couple because I thought it was really funny here. Here's first Jimmy Fallon. Well, I like Jimmy. Doesn't do a lot of politics, but he's been bumping Trump a little bit more lately. Here's clip number 3.
Everybody's talking about the big speech Oprah made. And a lot of people are saying that maybe she should run for president. It'll be weird at her State of the Union when Congress keeps checking under their seats for a free car. They're like, you got a car, and you got a car, and you got a car. But this could be a big story. In fact, 2 of Oprah's close friends said that she's thinking about running in 2020. While 2 of Trump's close friends said, please don't refer to us as Trump's close friends.
So then you had Stephen Colbert, who made 2 points. One is how much he would like to see Oprah run. And then second point, and I'll play it afterwards, he actually raised some reservations. Do we want another celebrity as president? And I think that's a very fair thing. It was interesting people brought that point up. I didn't expect that from people, to go like, do we really want another celebrity? Do we want to go from what Trump is to almost the complete opposite, which would be like almost like a policy wonk who's low-key and just focused, and we can all calm and heal for a while. Although I think Oprah would be very healing. All objectivity, just being objective. But here is Colbert, clip number 4, on why he would like her to run.
Now, Oprah is denying any political ambitions, but 2 of her close friends told CNN she is actively thinking about running for president. Now, I'll tell you, it's interesting. I, for one, would love to hear that the State of the Union is strong.
That was pretty funny. And then Colbert, though, goes into this serious point a little bit about do we want another celebrity as president? And he little digs here at Donald Trump, of course. But here's clip number 5.
I offer a note of caution. Do we really want to elect another billionaire TV star? Granted, this one is actually a billionaire, actually a TV star. That said, I mean, personally, one of the things that inspires me most about Oprah is that I believe that she's reasonable enough to consider the possibility that maybe being a billionaire TV star doesn't necessarily qualify you to have the launch codes. Then again, if we did ever go toe-to-toe with North Korea, I believe she could calm Kim Jong-un down just by helping him lose weight. It's a point system. It's all points,
It's a
right?
point system. Now, it's funny. Yesterday, some people were tweeting to me during the show going, why didn't you play the clip of Donald Trump praising Oprah Winfrey from several years ago, saying how much he liked her and how great she would be if he ran for president as her vice president? So I want to play that today. And then I'll tell you why I didn't waste my time playing it. And some people said it sincerely. Why don't you play it? Because cable news, I'm sitting here, I was watching MS and CNN, both playing the clip over and over like it meant something. In any event, here is Donald Trump praising Oprah, clip number 6.
Would you consider a woman for your running mate? And if so, who?
I threw out the name of a friend of mine who I think the world of. She's great. Oprah. I said Oprah Winfrey, who was really great.
So there was Donald Trump years ago. By the way, even in that short clip, you can hear Donald Trump's cognitive abilities, how superior they are today, even in that short clip.